This is a video of our road trip from Bangalore to Spiti Valley. Two families, 6 of us, one car, 3 weeks on the road. The trip starts from Bangalore en route to Delhi. Our night stops were at Hubli, Daman and Diu, Udaipur, New Delhi. From Delhi, we enter Himachal. Our night stops were Naranda, Sangla, Kalpa, Nako, Tabo, 2 nights at Kaza, 3 nights at Losar, Manali, and then the drive back to Delhi. This trip required a lot of planning and research. Traveling with kids on high altitude for 3 weeks required making sure everything from clothes, food, emergency items were accounted for. The car was a Toyota Fortuner. We soon realized that the car needed a carrier. Hence, a carrier was fitted. We always underestimate luggage during travel. Winter clothes, emergency food, car repair kit, shoes for 3 weeks for 6 people is a lot of luggage. The carrier seemed to be more than sufficient, but we did a full dress rehearsal. We have never done this before. So wanted to be 100% sure, especially considering the remote places we are planning to go to.
The plan was for me and Somendu to drive up to Delhi in 4 days. Family would join at Delhi.
We started from Bangalore on 25th September 2016, around 10:30 am as the distance was not too long. Reached our hotel at Hubli just around sunset. Taking the Hubli-Dharwad highway, we had breakfast at Hotel Samkam, Belgaum. A very nice place, good spread at only 150 rupees. We started early morning from Hubli since our drive that day was 730 kilometers to the Union Territory of Daman and Diu. We came across this Kamath restaurant with a very creative signboard to attract tourists. NH4, renamed NH48, was excellent. The road to Pune was gentle and winding, and as we approached Pune, the scenery became beautiful and pleasant. We passed through 2 tunnels before Pune as this area is hilly, but the roads were excellent. Reaching Daman, it's around 8 pm. The town has a very distinct character. Starting from Daman, it's around 9 am. Today we are headed towards Udaipur via Vadodara. Seeing an exclusive veg CCD drove home the fact that we were indeed in Gujarat. National Expressway 1, called NE1, is probably the best highway stretch of India from Vadodara to Ahmedabad, stretching for 93 kilometers. Having reached Rajasthan, we drove through the Aravalli Hills. Started from Udaipur and crossed another tunnel. These tunnels are fascinating. We drove for 630 kilometers and reached Delhi.
September 29th, the rest of us boarded the flight from Bangalore to Delhi. We were all excited and looking forward to the trip to the mighty Himalayas.
Delhi in late September is hot and humid for people like us from Bangalore. Woke up at 5 am to load the car. This was a 30-minute affair to get it right.
The trip begins. Here we are, all excited. The roads from Delhi to Chandigarh were very good. We are travelling along a stretch of NH44, earlier called NH1. There were a lot of eateries on the way. We stopped at a place called Savoy Greens at Karnal. Everyone had a full and heavy breakfast. We bypassed the town of Shimla. By the evening, the temperature dropped and the fog rolled in.
क्या चल रहा है? अब तो फॉग ही चल रहा है। और क्या चल रहा है? फॉग ही चल रहा है।
We reached Hotel Hatu at Naranda around 8:30. It was cold, but the room had heaters. We ordered room service and finished everything as we were quite hungry.
Dew on the lawns of Hotel Hatu greeted us as we woke up early in the morning. After breakfast, we started. Our destination this day is Sangla. This was our first view of the Satluj that would run as a central theme throughout this trip. The trip has really started. We started to get a feel of the Himalayan roads. Those roads that you see in numerous YouTube videos. The road surface was tarred and good, but the roads were really narrow. The scenery around us kept changing and turning more and more beautiful, but we knew that this is just the beginning.
We reached Kinnar camps at Sangla just before sunset. The tents were very cozy inside. We could hear the Baspa river gushing over its rocky bed far below the campsite. The sun setting over snow-covered mountains was a beautiful sight. The camp also had a lovely dinner setting. That night, the temperature was around 5 degrees Celsius, and despite the thick quilts and mattresses, we still needed hot water bottles to keep us snug and warm inside. The sky was cloudless, and we could see the Milky Way clearly across the sky.